I feel honored. I love being a part of this organization. I love the work that they do. I love who they support and how they support, because it's not just about artistry. There's award ceremonies all the time in this town that celebrate great artists, and they're necessary. But this is also about the marriage of being a great artist and also being a person that has a faith walk and that lives it out loud, and is that marrying those two elements together. So I love that about being here. Of course, Suzanne DePass being honored tonight is a huge joy for me. She was my executive producer on Smart Guy, so I've known her many years, and I'm excited to celebrate her. And of course, Charles and Stacey King are other friends of mine that I love and adore, and just everyone here that's being acknowledged. MC Light is hosting, so there's many reasons for me to be personally invested, but also just in terms of invested in what the mission statement of Merge is.
Now, you mentioned Smart Guy, obviously a very funny show, but also, too, one of my favorite shows that you were in was Half and Half. How fun was that? And then you guys kind of brought back some characters on one episode with Kyle Barker and Maxine Shaw. You were the lawyer looking up to Maxine Shaw, but then you talk about MC Light, right, from Living Single, and then you talk about, MC Light, obviously, who's also a part of that show.
So yeah, Half and Half was one of my most favorite projects. We did 91 episodes in 4 seasons. Loved the show. We would have continued, but as you guys know, UPN went under. They kind of got absorbed into what became the CW. And so we were cut short. But at the time, I spent more time in my office I'm sorry, not in my office, on the stage, which I consider my office, my learning office, than I ever spent in my dressing room, just because we always had so much fun. Valerie Pettiford, Helma Hopkins, Chico Beneman, Rachel True, Alec Mappa. It really was a joy and a pleasure every single day to go to work. I never wanted to be in my dressing room. I always wanted to be on stage, whether I was in a scene or not in a scene, whether I had seen it and we'd rehearsed it 5 times or 10 times, it didn't matter. I laughed every time because it was just such a blessing and a joy.
What's next for Essence Atkins? What are you working on?
Right now, I am just working on finishing out the rest of the quarter strong and getting myself in better shape and health. But I have a movie coming out on Thanksgiving Day on Netflix called The Noel Diary with Justin Hartley. So I'm excited about that. And then First Wives Club is back in a couple weeks, season 3. So my character Maxine is a recurring on that, and I have quite an interesting storyline this year.